Hello, thank you very much for clicking on our video. We're going to be talking about scan any token, and today that's what quick intel is going to help us do. It's not a question if you can, it's a statement. But first, my daughter got me these cool dad jokes, and that's how we're going to start it off today. For a giggle. I'm afraid of speed bumps, but I'm slowly getting over it. Okay, enough of the jokes. Let's be serious for a second. If you've decided to get into cryptocurrency, and maybe, just maybe, you want to get into looking in for the next Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, whatever the case is, you tend to find something that no one's bought before. The earlier the better, kind of like what quick intel is. If you get into quick intel now, you might be very happy with your results of investing in something like this. Of course, let's click over here. You do your research. This is quick intel. You can check out things if you're a developer, and you can check out their APIs. You can check out their community. You can also check out their white paper, and I always suggest checking out a white paper. And it shouldn't just be a paragraph long. It shouldn't just be one page long. This tells you how much the team has really done its homework as a company. And you can even go to their blogs. Look at their blogs. They have so much information as well. It actually helps you to understand some of their scanning tips or scanning perks. So, guess what we're going to do today? We're going to scan something. I can do this one. Looking at this one. It's going to tell you a few things. If you don't have all access, you don't get all the perks, just so we're clear. But since I do, I might as well share a little tidbit with you. Let's close this right here. Here's the liquidity. Here's their market cap. They seem to do pretty well. It does a honeypot test. There are links. I don't see any. It's been created for 3 months now, and some of these other ones that you can check off saying extra safety or whatnot. But here's your biggest concern right here that will usually pop up. Quick Intel Security Scan. You can click Show All, and you can see all the greens, or you can just the goods, the neutrals, warnings, so on. So let's go to the warnings. There's 2 things that you should be worried about. Or I guess you shouldn't say you're worried. You need to do more research on. The liquidity pool is locked or burned. That's a no. The best way I can describe this is the fact that the team can have access to the money for that project, and they can take it out anytime they want. Some teams burn it, which brings more value to the team or to their token. But this says it's neither locked or burned. Can mint whether a contract can create additional coins. So think of how the US prints money. Eventually, you print so much money, your dollar value goes down. This is the same exact idea. You have how many tokens are here? It doesn't exactly tell me how many are here, which is kind of weird. But if they decided to print or mint 1 billion tokens and put them in their own wallets, they can still sell those and still make a profit, while your tokens are sitting in your wallet, losing its value. The things you need to be cautious about. Renounced. What is a renounced contract? A renounced contract is essentially, actually, you know what? Let's go here. These little eyes tell you everything. Renouncing a contract indicates there is no owner or only owner. Actions can no longer be ran. So you are, in a sense, writing your whole contract in ink. Can't change it. This is telling us that it was written in pencil, so they can erase a couple things or add a couple things. If you don't have all access, you don't get this perk. I have all access, and I have the perk. And this is what that all looks like. So I believe if you have basic, you can actually see this. And then if you can read solidity, then you don't need all access. If you just need some extra help, well, this kind of tells you what that is. This code is like a special set of instructions for a digital piggy bank that holds special digital coins called Bard. Here's what it does. Setting up the piggy bank. When the piggy bank is first created, it's given a name and a symbol. It also gets a special owner who can control things. A waiting game for new coins. The piggy bank has a set of rules. It cannot get any new coins right away. Oh, so that's the mint. As we saw, it can print coins, or it can create coins, but it has a certain year behind it, and it's telling us that only one person's allowed to do it. Is that dangerous? I have no idea. I have never talked to the team. I have never been in their Discord. I've never been in their Telegram, so I have no idea what this is. Just looking at their shadow shield, it's 41%. Some scam code, some hidden mint, some delayed honeypot, and it seems to look interesting on the chart. Downs, up, big sell, up, down, up. Those are kind of the things that you have to dive into. So let's check on another one. Maybe we can find one that is very, very, very sketchy. I'm gonna go wolf. Okay. Ethereum contract. We're gonna go to quick until again. We're going to paste it, make sure it's on Ethereum. We're going to scan it. Again, liquidity not found. Shadow shield. This is something I really like, because if this thing is right 9 out of 10 times and I miss one, it's not a big deal. It's saved me a few more times. So just looking at that. And again, I want to emphasize, I have never talked to this team. I have never listened to their Discords. I've never listened to here or there, blah, blah, blah. When I go to Shadow Shield and I see 96%, that is sketchy to me. And I believe anything 90% or above is something that you really need to be concerned about. So, that right there. Maybe the top holders. And let me just clarify something here. Why might that be something called a hidden mints or a scam? If you look at all these top holders, awesome, they burned 10%. They didn't find it locked. I get that. They can always clarify things with the dev, Ninja Dev, and try to get that fixed. But if you look at this, excuse me, their liquidity pool is 5%. If you just add the first 3 wallets that actually have tokens, or 4, maybe 5, you're already over the liquidity. Those top wallets can sell all their tokens and sell everything they have for just those. I have another cool thing I like to look at right here, but I believe I gotta find something else for that. Let's go to a B&B. B&B was pretty popular when it came to trying to find. Apparently there's a Christmas dog token, which is perfect because we'll look at that and we can see it's brand new. So you go to here, you're gonna copy that. Again, make sure that when you paste it, you click on the right blockchain. Here we go. Another token with no liquidity locks. If you happen to be this team watching this video and you have a problem with that because you are an honest team and you want that fixed, you can go to the Discord of Quick Intel, or you can go to the Telegram, and I think it's a // support, and you could submit something where you can have that fixed. The team will go look at it, they will double check the code, but you can't just simply say, our token's not a scam. Could you change that, please? You actually have to prove it. My bad. So when we look at this again, it's not necessarily a scam when it comes to a hidden mints, but again, be careful. They don't have what I was going to show you, but you can also check out, oh, freak out. We're going to scan that and check it out again. I may have found a glitch. Tools. Yes, I found a glitch. But I'm going to show you something. I want to show you how fast our wonderful Quick Intel team will be able to check that out. So, I will contact Ninja. Actually, I will do that right now. Actually, no, I got to be able to show them the video, so I can't do that. So during this video, we found a glitch. Let's see how fast the team fixes it. Regardless, everything else works. So we're going to try to find another one. Let's go to this one. This is GEC. It seems to be pretty popular, except that it went pretty high and then dropped down. So it could be a perfect one. BSC network. We're going to scan it. A little slower than normal. We're going to try that one more time. We're going to refresh the page just to make sure. See my avatar. I'm logged in, all access. Paste it, scan it, and hopefully that wakes it up. Perfect. Okay. This is where you kind of see different kind of sketchy things in the contract. And just so we're understanding each other just a little bit, if you were to click on that address here, instead of copying it, click on it, it gives you the big detail behind it. People might not like that. This is the contract stuff. Now, if you can read all that, great. Before a scanner came out, this is what you had to do. You had to find what was sketchy about it. Now, you don't have to do that. You can actually just scan it. So we're going to copy that. And this is what we have after you paste it. Liquidity, not burned, not locked. Here's one that you need to be careful of. As you can see, there's AI telling you there's a 75% chance, but it can update the taxes and fees. Whether the trading taxes can be updated from their current amounts. What is their current amount? It doesn't tell us. Top holders, tools. So those are the kind of things we have to check out. That is Quick Intel. So back to my original question. Can you scan any token? It is not a question anymore. It is a statement. I appreciate everybody watching this video. If you don't like this scanner, you can always go to one of these other ones, but I'm just standing by Quick Intel because I feel comfortable with them. I have their token and I like the results I get from it. And I also get a hold of the contract or the dev, and everything works great. So I have a fix that I need to talk to him about, and when I do that, he will be able to check that out. And when he checks that out and gets a fix, I will let everybody know. If you have any more questions, we can definitely check that out. Just leave a comment down below and we will make sure that we get that answered. Thanks again for joining us today. I will click out of here, wait for my next video, and everybody have a good day.